Sorry, right. Let's see. You're back. You're back. I got yesterday set up a bunch of stuff. We got our safe room done. We got the foyer main like hub room done, or as done as I want it to be. We got the chest. I can take things out, take things out and put things in the hub chest. But if I go to another chest, that this one over here isn't marked a hub chest, I can't take anything out of it, but I can put things in, which is good. And the main thing we need right now is we want to be able to, this is the big thing, is anything we take out of the chest in the hub world, we want to be able to bring it into the main level. But it's disappearing. Um, and so I tried a couple different things yesterday to get that working. I think I overthought it a bit. I just need to save out that data into the game instance because the game instance is persistent across levels. So what we're gonna do is I was trying to like do things like save it in the inventory or like serialize it, but it's just an array of um, actor objects, um, or just objects, not even actor objects. So I need to do is we'll say one of the big things right now that needs polish for the putting stuff in chest inventory is you can't like actually edit the layout. So if you fuck up the layout, it will can't move stuff around. So I'll make like a sort button or something. I think that'll be the easiest way to do it. Um, let's see what else. All right, so we have our game instance. We have our player character. Um, so game instance. Let's break all this off. Is over here. It's not doing that there. We'll just call this a add a custom event here. Custom event, we'll say load player inventory. I always capitalize the L player because I can't type for shit. Call it load player inventory on begin play. Maybe I should do it on possessed. Possessed. Okay, I have it over here. Put it on possessed. With the player inventory, and we'll see. So the name. Try add the item to our spatial inventory. And bring, and then we'll print if it added it or not. Okay. So we grab the X. Why? Okay, this doesn't make sense to me. Doing load player inventory. Add item. Make sure this is actually firing. Inventory. Okay, load inventory, that worked. But why does it make it so I can't pick up stuff when I do this? I got this bug before. Okay, so now I can pick stuff up. Element, try add item. Let me print the length of this. Length of this should be 0 if I don't have anything in the game instance. Yeah, 0. Okay. Why can't I pick things up? That's really weird. I need to do what's that thing? Don't do try add item. I can't even pick it up. I'm just trying to print it. Interesting. Not calling a function. Okay, so this is get the player inventory. Okay, I don't want to set the player inventory. I want to add. Yeah, so get the player inventory, add an array item to get items here, add that there. Okay. I don't even need, you need to add it, right? Because try add item should add it there. So that is I'm like length anymore. Okay, there we go. Okay, picked up the axe. Now we load into the level. It will say clear. So now we have the axe loaded. Okay, so I want to say we don't need that. Okay, so when I hit P, that should just get player inventory from the game instance. Right. Okay. See. Interesting. At us. At this. Okay, it's still saying, so it's getting overwritten, getting cleared. Oh, it's getting cleared when I say. Bum, 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 bum. So I want to say, so I'm not actually saving it anywhere, I don't think. This is on possess. All that. I need to actually find a function to save it. So let's say okay. So on clear, I need to actually set the here. Right. So save game data. Save game data. I need to open my game instance. So save inventory. Player inventory. Okay, so I need to set this variable. Do Okay, so save inventory, can you get player character, get the spatial inventory, get items, and then we'll do get player inventory, say each loop here, say add that, okay, okay, I think that should work. Um, realizing chest data load inventory and stuff actually, right? I might have to just do some of this stuff. Event graph, save game data, right? Save game data calls game data, serialized chest data. Not actually calling. Just want to do save inventory. Do right. And then, oh, because when I'm hitting this, I don't want to clear player inventory. I only want to clear that one. Right. False, false, false. Yeah, access none is fine. Understand why. Um, no, I want to clear these. Right, because I'm just trying to load. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to just completely restart this from scratch. What's up? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna redo some of this. Okay, so we can play. I'm gonna get my game instance. So I have it. I delete all that. Do inventory should be its own function on possess. Inventory. Okay. Load inventory, right? That's good. And do just say door wrap. Yeah, I just want to do debug stuff, figure this out. A debug way. Is doing try add item. Try add item. If I do this, they add item at still should have information. So on C, do save game data. Right. Calls that game instance. I'm not going to call save inventory here. Player inventory. I'm going to add that. Array to player inventory. Just try printing it. Get name. For that. Save. Graph. Do. Okay, so I won't open the level. Pick this up. Let's see. Save game data, XXX. It's not. None. To. So confused. I need to get spatial inventory item. Spatial item object. Okay, get all items. I think that's what I need to call. Item. Output. Yeah, all items. Okay, it does have an output. Okay, yeah, that's just in for each loop. like that. Play. Alright, so this should just get all the items in my inventory when I hit P. Okay. To print out display name, not display name. Name, there we go. The axe. Okay, that's more how I wanted to do it. Okay. I don't want to clear. Just delete all that. That's okay. We'll just say the key debug is this. Add you at a inventory. We'll say debug key V, I guess. Load inventory. We get our inventory components. Say try. We do get game and at inventory for each I pick this up, right? And I hit B. Access none. Add. What? This none. Game instance. Why is it not reading the game instance? That's so weird. Is the game instance isn't being overridden in the game mode? Game mode. Class defaults. Yeah, you can't even do that. Game. Yeah, there's no game instance. Like, you set that fucking project settings. Confused. Wait, do I just need to like let's do it again just to be safe? Not that big of a deal. Pick that up. Hit C, save, do all that. Right. B. Still trying to read. I don't understand. Loop. Get all items in the spatial inventory. Gonna I pick this up and hit P. Yeah, it prints out Axe. It's fine. Right. So it is getting that. This does exist. It's not to bring up this instance. Hit P. Right, it is accessing the game instance. Not an issue. Does it? Oh, I'm so dumb. Has default value in it. God damn it. Okay, that was why. In Unreal. I think this should work now. So hit C. We should add stuff. Yeah, what the fuck? Wanna hit instance. So why is this working? Story. String. Test. But why is it saying it can't access the game instance? It's so weird. Pass to it. Should still work here. Which that up. Okay, so casting to it again's working. To he adds it. C. Right. Oh, it works. I don't know why it's rotated that way, but it's fine. Okay. Leave here. All right, let's just grab our 4 axes. Okay. They see, and that saves it. And we'll drop them all. If we hit V, it should load it. It only loaded 3. I don't know if that's quite right. That should do. Right, so inventory should just go into there. And an event on possess. Door. Interact. This. Okay, don't want that. I want to do character, do DP character. No, this should just load the level, right? And we'll say load player inventory, which should do all that. So all right, need more coffee. Okay, so let's write out the things we need this to do and the order we need to do it in. Okay, so um, enter dungeon. We need to save player inventory to the game instance, and then we need to load into dungeon level, and then we need to get inventory game instance and add to player inventory. And then on death, what we need to do is clear player inventory and game instance player inventory. And then on level complete, and then on level complete, we also need to clear, clear player inventory and GI inventory. These can be the same function. So the gameplay loop is you get stuff from your chest, you enter the dungeon, and you should have like the stuff you grabbed from the chest, and then you explore the dungeon. If you complete the dungeon, should you lose all your stuff when you complete the dungeon if you haven't put it in a chest? I think so. I think you should. Yeah. Okay, so we have a function for saving the player inventory to the game instance, which is... There you go. Right. No, that's getting the stuff. Okay, it's just on save game data. Game instance. Right. I don't actually want this on save game data though. And craft. So I don't want this. I don't need that either. Right, so when you enter the dungeon door, what should happen is we do get an instance. Yeah, and then we just do pass to GI autumn and say save inventory. That should be all I need to do there. Okay, should be it, I think. And then when I load into the level event graph on event possessed, and we load our player inventory from the game instance, and we add all the items. Oh, I know why. I know why this wasn't working. Is getting the game instance should also be, because begin play is just when the game itself starts. So when the level loads again, it's unloading. Okay, I get it. It's unloading all the variables. So it casts this. So if I just do add the cast there on possession, then doing this should work. And that shouldn't. Okay. Inventory. This work? Don't know. Let's just grab the axe. I have an axe in my inventory. I enter. I don't think this will work. I think I missed a step. Yeah, I missed a step. Get all items from the spatial inventory. Player inventory. Let's say we gotta make this a function too. Okay, so this is the function we need for actually adding stuff to on the save inventory. Actually needs to be set up like this. Get player character, get spatial inventory, under there. There. Okay. What do you mean? Do not find variable. That is the, oh, I just copied this over. Okay. Okay, this. So when I go to the door, it should do save inventory, which does this. Okay, now I believe this should work. It saves inventory first. Right. Got the axe. Come on. Come on, work. 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 Didn't work. Didn't work. Save. Okay, so I want to do all items. We'll do get game instant. Get inventory. Each loop. That into there. Because it's not saved yet. Level, axe. This none. Get array item 1. Fucking hell. Four. It's autumn. Bring game player inventory to place. Game player inventory to game instance. Right. Do I add some of this stuff? So annoying. In OBS, please. OBS, I'm trying. There we go. Okay. Didn't want to open that. How to do anything. Okay. Okay, so go back here. That I hit C, that's serializing everything, saving everything. Just saving, loading game, loading inventory. Still not working. Sorry. Okay, so let's go back. Graph on C, the game instance, say, inventory. It's the, yeah, saves X, game instance. Or do that. We'll hit C, save the axe. Right, and then when I go into here, load again, load inventory. Character. Alright, so we have inventory, player inventory, Y, E, length, A, length, at least print the length. Okay, length 1. So it is saving it. Why? Okay, so it's saving it, and it's just having trouble actually adding it. Alright, so I don't know, print here. The length, the name and okay, so saves axe, load in game. Access none. So I worry. Interesting. What if I just do display name? So say weird. Right, it's didn't access none though. Get the length of this again. Okay, so he should save it. He saves axe. Right, that's right. So I have the axe in here. Get player in game instance, player inventory, print string. Game instance, player inventory. To work. Yeah, the length is 1. But he's saving it. I'm so It is being carried over. See again. Over here. X. AU class. Interesting. Be interesting. Okay. I like the debug variable. Bug. And string. And we will say game instance get bug print. Print that. We'll say on save. Yep, debug. A game bug. And so C or P X. Okay, that works. The variables are saving, which is fine. They are being persistent. But something about this isn't working. There are object references? No. all that. Size items. I need to break it out like this. Spatial inventory, serialized item, all the chest data. Oh. Shouldn't be this difficult. It's literally just an array of variables I'm trying to save. Uh, yeah, wait. Let me see. Um, road, array, and create the actors. Right. Exactly. Okay, yeah, it looks like I do. Oh my god, what the hell is this guy doing? Learning complex actors in game instance. Ah, bah, bah, bah. I hate setting up data structures and stuff. It looks like I do need to break this down and then recreate. So what I need to do is say, right, so in my game instance, in my spatial inventory. So in the game instance, okay, so I need to do where is my save game? Game. So I need to do instance. I need to set to realized query data. Needs to be a struct of serialized item data. Else. There we go. Be an array. Set. And so then when I save the inventory to array here, yeah, I need to get that data. All this into here. Realize player. And is it just yeah, it's just add like that. Okay. Say mate. Okay, and then plug all this shit into here. And data. Yeah, let's just in the item data. Out. Weapon, data assets, current, max ammo, rotated, slots. I don't think I need. I'm not plugging anything into there anyway. I was really, I guess, the way Unreal handles. Really wish there were a way to keep objects loaded in memory, but I guess there isn't. I'd have to like write actual engine code to do that, I think. For solved to game there. Okay. Save. And then when I load the inventory, I need to do get this player inventory data. Say for each break. Then we have to make it. Make, no, not item data. I need to do construct object from class. Object over here. Could create blueprint function library for this. Mention data. Oh, data asset. Solve. Name. Icon rotated. Weapon. Count. Item data. Ammo. Assets. Rotated. And now, I believe this should work now. I really didn't want to do this because there's so many steps. All right, go here. Save the axe, and then we enter the dungeon. It works. Let's fucking go. Coffee time. Hooray! Hooray, hooray, hooray. Okay. All right, and now let's actually, that was all just the debug logic. Let's actually set this up so it's the proper way to do it. So I can get rid of that print. Load player inventory. It'll all be a function. I don't need that print anymore. Okay. Right. So like there's a couple places where I'm like doing the same code over and over again, like this constructing an object, and that's bad because I'm redoing work I don't need to do. Okay, so let's put this all in a function. Function. Okay, on possess. This inventory. Right, there we go. So inventory is, so yeah, this saves all the player inventory of the game instance. Yeah, like a lot of this stuff I'm gonna have to refactor at some point because it's a little too complicated. Like all these variables can be in one data structure. In fact, I actually might be able to do that right now. Oops, not that one. File and save all. You go to story object. Because these can all be in one data structure. So we can say data, say s da, 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 realized item data, s realized item data, right? And then we can say file save path, like chen. Am I doing this shit again? Constructing these. Using a lot of Because yeah, I can collapse all the variables down into just this variable. And yeah. Do oh my god. What happens when you try to do a bunch of things at once? You confuse yourself. Um yeah, item spawner. This does is item data spawn. It's the item spawner. I don't need that. Data item pickup. There we go. This stuff. All of data assets. Facial item objects. They refresh because this should be exposed on spawn. Save. Refresh. That's the result. Okay, that's the data, result data assets. Just say make and plug. Oh, name's not on here. Name can be its own variable. Oh, I'm not gonna refactor this right now. It's too confusing. I gotta make sure. I want to make sure this is actually working. Okay. Actually, a couple items that I can pick up that random. Right. Okay, so I picked up some random loot. I got 2 knives, some shotgun ammo, some pistol ammo. We'll save it. Enter the dungeon. Load. Come on. It works. It works. All right, let's go. I can equip it. Hell yeah. All right, that's like a core gameplay loop thing done. Let's just, oops, I did not want to open Maya. Right. So let's just make sure. Close that. Close that. That. Don't need that. Need that right now. Load that. No, I want to undo that. When we load, you want to save inventory, which does all this. Go away, Maya. I don't need to print it. Yeah, like, I think all this data can just live in have to like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Making this up as I go along. Okay. rid of that. Game instance. So when I enter that, I just do store. You save inventory. Huh? Possess, load player inventory. Just call this load player inventory game instance so it's more clear what it's actually doing. Okay. That should be everything I need to do. I got a bunch of shotgun ammo, pistol ammo, and a pistol. Enter. It's actually working. Yes. Yes. I can still pick stuff up on my axe. Wheat. Take off. Right now we can actually check that in. Player saving and inventory to instance. So then is entering engine. Sick. All right. It was very important to actually get working. It was like the main thing we had to do. So do this. Got our inventory. We got our stuff. We enter. And we have our stuff. So we want to put stuff in here. Can't take stuff out. That's good. All good. Then I need to say do graph. So when the player clears the level, save inventory. Actually, no, don't save inventory. I want to you save game data, which save game data to the game instance. Save game data. I'll save game. Test data. Work. I really need to go through and refactor all this stuff. So save game data. Game data function in my game instance. Inventory. Item chest, here we go. Okay. Loads the inventory. So if I just hit E to cast to it, this save. Once save the chest inventory. Just serialize chest data. That's chest data. Open the level. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing in there. Load into here. Okay, I have a bunch of crap in my inventory. Everything in the item box. And we'll say we cleared the level. We loaded in. Damn it, it's not in there. I got this working last time, and now all the functions are there. I just disconnected them, and I don't remember. Okay, serialized chest data. Oh, because I still need to actually save it, right? Save. Story. Okay, so I'm going to call this one save. I'm going to rename. Save. Inventory. Use serialized chest data. Save. Okay. Chest data, save game data. Do slight update here. Okay. Put stuff in chest. Exit. Still in chest. Clear it. Load the next level. Okay, now it's working. But I need to also here layer or delete the. I'm accidentally picking a bunch of stuff up. Stuff in there. Let's grab all the stuff out of here. That is working properly. Fine. Sure. That's fuck. Oh. Oh. Okay, so it's uh hmm. Because if okay, so when I enter it, I need to when I enter the dungeon, I need to make sure that it is also updating the chest inventory with what's in there. So here I need to say character test data. Yeah, so I just need to say enter the door. I also need to do game instance. Also test data. Chest data. Game data. Slot name is slot 1. Okay. Oh. Right, so take stuff out of here. Enter. Okay, there we go. Yeah, fix that. Okay. Oh. It's fixed to for moving. Right. Just a could still be loaded from game instance on journey new level. It's more coffee. I think there's one other really minor bug where when I'm picking stuff up, say, so I have like a wrench and a pistol, and if I open here, I think, oh, it changed to shotgun, wrench and shotgun ammo? Fuck. And now it's not equipping. Okay, well, that's empty at least. It is the wrench, or is the wrench itself just busted? That might just be that. Please go here. Hey, look at the actual wrench itself. Might just be bugged, and that might be a separate issue. Looks like it is. Okay. Yeah. Wrench itself is bugged out. That's fine. Just call this a rifle. All right. So got a rifle. Take the rifle into here. Right, rifle looks good, and I can equip it, right? Rifle, yeah. Works. Axe. That works. I thought I saw in here the name, the display, the names was just wrong. Pick this up, get that in there. I enter the dungeon and check in here. Okay, no, I thought I saw a bug. I guess I didn't. Okay, and I can't grab it. Perfect. All right. That is a really big thing finished. What we need to do is so let's make a room that's like, okay, you've finished the level. So I'll make a new level, empty, create, and this will just be for testing. So you'll get to it, it'll save your inventory, it'll save your chest inventory, it'll clear out your player inventory, and then load you back into the main level, into the hub level. So let's make sure we wrote all that down. Right, so exit room. Here's out player inventory. And saves chest inventory and loads into level. And I think that's all it needs to do, right? Because I don't want you to bring any held items into the next level. You can only bring items you've put into chests into the next level. So the chest inventory has to be saved, and then just load. I think that's all I need to do. All right. Let us go back to our level stuff. Level, dungeon, module. Right. Then lockout tools. We're not gonna art this up at all. Just need to make functional stuff. Okay. Good. And there is no connection. Right. Doorway in. And it's right, and then two boxes. Yeah, I do. Right there. Take that. Okay. Eh. It's yeah, that inventory stuff took me way longer than it should have. Really simple, and I already set up a lot of logic to do it properly. But I think I was just overthinking it a lot. Back there. It's perfect. And then we'll just do like a little uh, save this and say subrooms, level room, right? And then need to do is make a new blueprints. These are all just actors, right? Yeah. Blueprint class, actor, the It's do I have from any of my downloaded like asset packs I can use a mesh that would look good? Like an elevator or something. Static meshes. Anything cool I can use. Oh, I gotta make throwable weapons like grenades and stuff. That's one thing I haven't done yet. I got a ladder. Lever. I just do a lever. The pillars. Like an elevator or something. Have that in any of my asset packs would be nice. Find anything quite what I want, but let's put like a tree in. That might look good. Tree. How does this tree look? That's a huge tree. Okay. We'll just say the tree is the exit. Right. We'll add a static mesh. Tree. Scale this down. And then we will add a collision. That walk up to the tree. Like take wind effect. Okay, so on component begin overlap. I have graph this. That actually. I should make these all inherit from the same class, but and do that later. Create variable. Go. Variable. These variables. All this message. That one's public. Spawn. Say fit engine. Go on, begin overlap. There. And this do on end overlap. We just do other actor like that. That. Okay. So now go over here. I override this. Hey, why did I spawn there? Oh, I didn't put a light in here. Wait. Pretty light in the middle. Not good cast for shadows. There we go. Change the color a bit. Color like greenish. Okay. Sure. Okay. Is the collision box too big? Might be. Me. In game. Game. Message. All default value. Exit dungeon. Where is? I don't even see the box. That's weird. Port. Is smaller. I didn't say hidden, right? Yeah, not hidden in. Be able to see it. Oh, I'm so dumb. This isn't even the. I can be dumb sometimes. That was just the static mesh, not the actor. Actor go in. Okay. Now I can make this bigger. Okay, exit dungeon. There we go. And needs to have interface. API. Interface is it? API player. Okay. Face. Interact. So interact. All I need to do is exit the dungeon. Where did my notepad go? All I need to do is clear out the player inventory, make sure the chest inventory is saved, load into the hub level. Okay. So what we can do is get player character. And do event graph. So C. Need to get the game instance and serialize the chest data and save the game data, which we can do. I should also make like a save manager actor, so I'm not like calling stuff. Interact on the player character graph. So we'll cast to VP character. Save game data. We'll also do get instance and cast to game instance. You do serialized chest data. Just like that. Save game data. Need to get VPC inventory. We need to get items. Clear. And then we just need to open the level. Say, make this a variable. Goes on spawn. Way. Right. I think that should be all we need to do. Correct. Level. Save. All right, so now when I walk up to this, exit dungeon, interact. All right, okay, good. All right, now we're back in here. Let's test stuff out by putting a let's put a chest in here and some items. Couple items in there, them to be random. Okay. So we will say I got shotgun ammo, and a pistol. We'll put two things in here, right? So this should clear out the shotgun ammo from my inventory, and it should save the stuff I have put in here. Exit dungeon. All right, so check inventory, cleared out. And yay, it works. Love when things work when they're supposed to. All right. I guess we can art this up a little bit. It is an important room. A tad. Right. And then we'll just check this in. Oh. Right. There. 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 Right. Okay. Cool. Everything's working the way we want it to. Save. And we'll just say hang up in it. All right, sweet. Today Thursday or Friday? Today is Friday. Okay. All right. Put a little bit of art in here just to make it feel a little nicer. Let's uh, let's see. I have. Let's put some music in here too. Actually, have a music volume sound. I want to get rid of this stuff. I don't want chest in there. So now when we step in here, be able to play some music. Don't want that. There. Audio cue. You go. You don't want something like relaxing. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I don't want an action one. Probably. One of these has to sound good. Not bad. I'll just use this one. Okay. Need a camera in here. Two. Switch. Yeah. Yeah. Let's move the tree closer to the center of the room. tilt it up. Okay. Switch, use that camera. Right. Okay. Look for stuff now. I have like a water. Looks weird as hell. Why it's gray. Or maybe it needs to be it. It looks weird as hell. I have okay. I don't have any water like materials. Why is it gray? It's so weird. Could be bigger. Oh my god, scale. Why doesn't want to scale up? Okay, yeah, it just needs to be bigger. So it looks weird. I'm not doing the water. Equals static mesh. Static mesh is so weird. Okay. Put a couple like rocks and stuff around the tree. That looks weird. Close that one there. Smaller. Grass. Dirt might be good. Big ass rocks. Light rays. Light rays actually work. Yeah, they do. Nice. I change the color of the light ray. Two light rays. Fine. Oh my god, why is that so big? bigger rock. Stairs, stairs, stairs. Floor. No floor in. Yeah, that'll look okay. That's guess we put these walls in. It's there, there. There, right? Ooh, torches in there. Look like huge. Put some rocks on the ground now. How's that looking, camera? We grab 8. Stuff is hard to grab sometimes. There is the light ray word. Better. Grass around here. Rock. Might as well add some weapons. Same rock mesh as the other one. I'll use that rock mesh. Those are fine. That up a bit. This up a bit. Like, why is that so big? All right. That one too much. That one will be. Here. Get that there. Ball. These are I was looking for. I need to put more stuff on this side. Some extra stretching too. The plane, what is this for? Oh. Plane. Oh, that is a very large rock. I don't want that. good enough. Let's go. Uh, $90. Whatever. Actually, like, this big is this one. Oh, it's that. Dealing with it. Oh, it's fine. And how does that look? Okay. Uh, right. Oh, save. Let's make this thing 2 stories tall so I can just have Get more room to work with. Points. I was healing to it. Find one. Uh, like, God Christ. Top of the tree. I don't think that's gonna look good. I can't even see it. Put this on the top. It's good. Yeah, looks fine. Go away. Ignore why Jesus. Not for me. Up just a little bit. Good. Save. Alright, there's our save room. For our exit room, I mean. Okay, so level. Alright, have to add that level to our database. Objects that can spawn. Levels that can spawn. So we say exit room. Cache. Save. You. All right, so path. Our end nodes, boss room. We'll just say exit room. Have alter. Gate path. Want a safe room. Is that what I call them? Safe rooms? Really pay more attention to what I'm calling things. Just safe room. Analyze graph. One. Start from path main. Start from path main. Hold. Okay. Short. Or okay. So saved out. Okay. So now check this out. All right. Pick up an axe in the level. Equip the axe. Got a chest. We can put stuff in our chest. We can't take anything out. Now we can explore the dungeon. Explore. We need to make more room layouts. Oh, right now I only have like 5. All right, here is a room. Let's go. So I'm gonna put the axe in my save chest. Okay. Now we can leave the save room and look for the exit room. Yeah, I don't have any I haven't enabled spawning enemies or items because this is just the debug version, so that's why I'm not running into anything. All right, and here's the exit room. Playing the music, and then exit dungeon, And now I loaded into the right level. Let's go, it works. Alright, so file, save all. I'm going to open up you. Let's have it spawn items. Good, custom item. I think that should work. All we need to do. Right, and then this should still have all my stuff in it, including the axe. Nice. Right, so I'm pretty sure I hooked up saving items properly. I might have actually set it up right, but let's see. Yeah, okay. Items are spawning. So, picked up an axe. I have a pistol now. Let's equip the. Yeah. Have the axe equipped. Another pistol. I have 2 pistols. Oh, here's a safe room. Nice. Let's put 1 more pistol in there. Pistol there. I can go. Or look for the exit room. Okay, got another pistol. We'll find the exit room somewhere. The safe room again. I just went in a circle. Bad at my own game. Let's try going this way. Oh my god, it's only spawning safe rooms. That's not what I want. Why is it spawning so many safe rooms? I only want it to spawn 1. Down. It's probably this way. There we go. Okay, so I have stuff in my inventory. I exit the dungeon. And yay! Okay, everything's working. The entire gameplay loop is working. I never ran into one of the altar rooms though. Oh, that's creating a safe room. I want this to. Oh, I do have it creating 2 safe rooms. I want this one to be an altar room. This one to be your safe room 1 and 1. 1. I think. Attach to main. Save. Spawn items. I think my spawn items should be in no. What is the theme? On main. I think just by default there's only spawning pistols because I think by default they're not set to randomize, right? Randomly? Yeah, it's not be random by default. I don't want to stay in the dungeon, so let's go to the foyer. Start the game. Picked up some pistol ammo. That's what I want. Let's take in 1 pistol, and that'll be good. So taking in 1 pistol and some pistol ammo. Gonna load into the level. Oh, did the level not load properly? Sometimes the level doesn't always load properly because it's trying to load too much stuff at once. Something I have to fix later. Okay, so I didn't lose my stuff. That's good. Alright, so we're taking in a shotgun and a pistol. Alright, we loaded in. Got a shotgun and pistol. Up a bat too. With the bat. And I can't take anything out of here. But I can put stuff in. Let's put the shotgun back in here. Right? I had the shotgun equipped, so that. Got more stuff. Picked up some pistol ammo. Picked up a knife. Oh, here's the altar room. Now I can grab some. Say that. So now I have Mega Rush gameplay effects. I think what I'll need to do is remove any like upgrades I have when I exit the level. Now we got a wrench. Go away, camera thing. It's really annoying. I don't know why that shows up sometimes. Keep exploring. Dungeon. Keep looting stuff. Okay, there's a safe room. And we'll put the knife in our chest. Put some more ammo in our chest. Right? But when I take stuff out of my inventory to unequip my weapon, that's just okay, some of my weapons are a little bugged, but that's not a big issue. Most of them work. Here's the exits. Exit. Now let's see. No, my inventory wasn't cleared. It loaded too fast. So I did put the shotgun. Yeah, it wasn't the inventory cleared. Oh, I didn't check to see if I had. I'm gonna make. I need to make the main path shorter. Make it like 3. So annoying. You can't make this too small. 5. Right, 5 is the minimum. So I need to go back to dungeon exit, interact, clearing the inventory. Yeah, I think like an async load level, async. Absolute. Yeah. Say, just call it custom events. Events. Load hub. We'll add a delay. Say this. So we make sure level. Fix. Just to make sure that actually loads properly. Okay, so does that happen? Let's do that instead. Right. So inventory is empty. Grab. All right, picked up some shotgun ammo, so let's grab our shotgun. Load in to the dungeon. I should have shotgun ammo and a shotgun. A knife right here. So now we have shotgun ammo, shotgun and a knife. Equip our shotgun. And I can't take anything out of the chest. That's good. Oops, accidentally fired. Pistol. Okay. This. Here's the altar room. I can pick an upgrade, do double damage. Oh. Ammo. Alright, my inventory is full now. Alright, here, I never found a safe room. That's fine, I guess. Alright, so if I exit the dungeon, please, right? It still has. Okay, it loaded the stuff from my serial. Okay, I see. It just loaded the thing from the game instance. So I need to clear the game instance inventory too. That's all it is. Dungeon exit, interact. Get the game instance. So I needed to get Siri player or no. Player inventory, get serialized. Yeah, get, and then we just say here. And I think that should be all I need to do. Oh. Can't believe it hasn't crashed once today. That's crazy. Alright. Let's just bring in our knife. And our axe. We'll bring in our knife and our axe. Right? I didn't load properly again. Need to get that level loaded. Picked up an axe. All right, we just have an axe. I'll bring that in too. Why not? Still not loading in. Hmm. Issue is just that it needs to load so much stuff in, it doesn't always load it in the right order. Or maybe file save all. Sometimes also, yeah, building because there's an issue. Why this was working for? Why the fuck don't you want to work? Main, start from path main. Uh, uh alter, start path main, room, one. There, okay. I don't, sometimes this like gets fucked up. I don't know why. All right, it should work now though. Got shotgun ammo. Let's take our rifle. We got our rifle and our shotgun ammo. We picked that up. So the only thing in this chest, the pistol. Yep. Okay, that's good. Here, all right. Here's a safe room. Um, just stick everything in here, I guess. Youth. Go out the door, please. Up the door. Go. What was that? Get the wrench, but the wrench is bugged. Here's the altar room. Just grab like double defense. Yeah, damage modifiers and stuff. Back. Uh, a knife. If I have something equipped when I leave the level, does it use? Alright, there's the exit. Right. Please clear out my inventory. It did. Okay. And then chest has everything in it. Sweet. Okay. I think that's all I wanted to get done today. I think we're good. Has pretty much the whole, all the, like, the main core gameplay loop done. Like, in terms of bring stuff into the dungeon, put anything you find into a chest if you want to save it. find the upgrade altars, or let me double check that. Okay, cool. And it clears all the buffs when you exit. And then get rid of all your items when you leave. All your held items when you leave. So sick. Alright, let's check that in. Right. Set up room and logic for updating there and just inventory and player feet level. Actually, I need to double check to make sure that you lose everything when you die. So let's just take everything out of the chest, except for one thing. Right? And we'll load it to the level. Right, we got all our stuff. That up to. Let's put this pistol we found in here. And let's just kill ourselves. What? Can I take damage? Oh, weird. I just spammed it too much. Alright, we're dead. Alright, so yeah, that's not clearing the inventory when we die, and it's still serializing the chest data. Okay, so that's what we can do next time, is solve that. That's should be pretty simple. Let me just write a task for that. Eight. Here when inventory when dies. 8. 2. A description. Sure that when player dies during run, that inventory is cleared and the chest inventory isn't loaded. Save. Okay. So safe room, that's done. Okay. All right, I think we're good. That's good for everything for today. I'll call it there. I got that done. We'll do the dying stuff next time. Probably take a break over the weekend. I'll be playing more Silent Hill 3 later tonight. Slowly making progress in the game. I keep getting lost. But it's a good game. I think we're good. All right. See you next time. Bye.